Hello, my name is Maggie Munn. In my teens and 20s, I took antibiotics for 6 years for my acne. Antibiotics kill the microbiome in your gut. Since 80% of your immune system is in your gut, antibiotics weaken your immune system and kill the microbes that keep candida in check. By the time I was in my 40s, I had so much candida that even the alternative doctors said I was too far gone, there was nothing they could do, and that I was going to get cancer and die. On top of the candida, I was bitten by a tick in my early 20s when I was working in Connecticut and got Lyme, Borrelia, Babesia, Ehrlichia, and Bartonella. And my weakened immune system, due to the antibiotics, could not fight them off. Due to growing up with pets in the home and many years of riding horses, I also had lots of parasites. Gallstones are made when the liver puts cholesterol on parasites to keep them from eating it. If one gets stuck in the gallbladder, it becomes calcified with jagged edges. When the gallbladder is squeezed by its muscles to put out bile, the stone moves and its jagged edges cut the inside of the gallbladder, causing continuous infection and toxins being put into the body from the pathogens that are in that infection. I had to have my gallbladder removed in 1990, which decreased my ability to detox and to digest my food. Even after my gallbladder was removed, I still felt sick. Doctors did not know why. We were talking the 90s when few of them knew about candida overgrowth, let alone Lyme disease. My doctor said he could not find anything wrong with me and told me to go away and stop bothering him. So I began taking courses and reading books to educate myself to become my own doctor. In 1999, I went once to a lady in Abbotsford, BC, who was using muscle testing to find the frequencies of the pathogens and treating them with her own electrical Rife machine with great success. So I bought my first Rife machine, which was a plasma light that had a 3.1 megahertz carrier wave. Not only did it not work to make me feel any better, it made me even sicker due to my being ultra sensitive to the high frequency of the carrier wave, which is like the EMFs that come off cell phones. I did not know it at the time, but this is one of the signs of a person having porphyria. So I bought an electrical analog Rife machine. Electrical Rife machines can clear organs, blood, teeth, and brains, but they cannot kill the Lyme in its thread form or the viruses and protozoas that go inside of cells, because our cells have two layers of densely packed fat molecules around them, which keeps the electricity out. Electrical Rife machines cannot kill the Lyme and bacteria that go inside cysts, because the biofilm around cysts is laced with heavy metals, so electricity just bounces off it. Since electricity will always follow the larger arteries and veins, it does not go into the spine where the blood vessels are small. So it cannot kill the pathogens that either naturally live in the spine or that run to the spine, bones, joints, and bone marrow to escape the Rife machine. So the electrical Rife machine, that is. So when my immune system went down or was weakened due to stress, periods, or eating sugar, fruit, or bread, the pathogens just came out of their hiding places in the cyst and spine and started multiplying. By the time I was 65, I knew I was dying. When I learned about the Spooky2 and how it uses scalar waves in its remote mode to send frequencies, and that scalar waves are everywhere, including inside the bones, joints, bone marrow, inside of cells and cysts, I bought one. Finally, with it, I was able to kill my Lyme, its co-infections, and all the other kinds of virus, fungus, parasites, and bacteria. I've had independent testing done on myself by biofeedback machines and other muscle testers, all of which have confirmed I no longer have any Lyme or any other kind of pathogen anywhere in my body. In my experience, the Spooky2 is the only Rife machine that can clear a person of all their pathogens. But killing your pathogens is only the first step. The toxins they have put out into your body, on top of all the environmental chemicals we now have in our bodies, damage our cells, including the immune system cells and the microbiome in your gut. So if you want to get really healthy, you must get these toxins out. After all my pathogens were killed, I tested myself for toxins and then found frequencies by muscle testing to make the toxins come out of my body and cleared everything by using the Spooky2 in its remote mode. So amazingly, the Spooky is also the ultimate detoxification method. Now that I have cleared myself of all toxins, I feel twice as much energy as I did before I got rid of them. Examples of toxins a person may have is glyphosate, mycotoxins put out by fungus and candida, pesticides, insecticides, toxins that are in vaccinations, plastics, PCBs, petroleum products that are often added to cosmetics and other skin products, but which you also inhale when you put gas in your car. Carbon monoxide, formaldehyde, acetone, asbestos, turpentine, varsol, dioxins, polystyrene, PVCs. The list is long. I have 15 pages of toxins that I test people for and give them the frequencies to get them to be released from their cells. Then they take binders to move them out of the body completely. I have a website called www.rifedoneright.com where you can read about me. I can test you remotely by phone, Skype, or Zoom and tell you what kinds of pathogens you have and give you the frequencies needed to kill them on your own Spooky2 machine. There are also testimonials on my website from many of my clients who are now clear of their Lyme, herpes 2, Epstein-Barr, 4-stage cancer, as well as many other illnesses and problems. So Rife Done Right is spelled RIFEDONERIGHT. I just want to thank you, John, for making the Spooky2. And because you are so spiritually evolved and understand that what you do for others, you do for yourself, you made an affordable machine for sick people who spent all their savings on other expensive Rife machines that did not work. So thank you for saving my life and for saving the lives of my clients.